So Napa just dropped their new quarterly Real Deals flyer. I haven't looked at one of these in a couple years. It seemed like they kind of slowed down with the actual deals. But since this just came out, I thought we'd take a look at it together. Now these prices go from October 1st to December 31st, 2023. So if you're watching this video and it's 2024, then these prices don't apply. I'm also going to go ahead and skip to the hand tools section. This flyer is 64 pages long, so I'm not going to go through the whole thing. Alright, so here we've got some wrenches on sale. These are the slimline thin wrenches, not any kind of a super deal. You've also got their 12-point non-slip wrenches. So if these are the ones I'm thinking of, the open end part of the wrench has these teeth on it that kind of grip onto the fastener. And I have a set of these, but they're not Carlyle. They're from the old Napa Professional line, which is what got replaced by Carlyle. Not seeing any special deals here. Pliers. So here for 80 bucks, we've got the wire stripper pliers set. So this has the cutter stripper here that I like, plus a longer nosed one and an angled one for 80 bucks. That's not bad. 4-piece mini pliers for 50 bucks. These are really small pliers. Here's one of the automatic wire strippers for 25 bucks. I might try out one of those. The cheaper ones, the mechanism in there always seems to kind of gum up after a while. And yeah, they do have the nice wire strippers here on sale for 25 bucks. So that's a pretty good deal for those. More pliers, long nose pliers, that's still pretty expensive. Then ratchets. Here's my secret weapon ratchet. The flex head bent handle for 45 bucks. That's a pretty good deal. Non-slip socket. So I think these are like those bolt biter type sockets. This long pin punch set is kind of interesting. So it looks like these are punches with a pry bar style handle on them. Those are interesting. I don't know if they're $60 interesting. So these, $30 for a 5-piece set. That's a little overpriced. So these are the original brand that came out with these, I believe is called Annex. They're made in Japan. So I would get the Annex brand ones. And if you have to, there are cheaper knockoffs out there. Extra long sets for 45 bucks. That's not bad. Every once in a while you need one of those. Now these pry bars, these look suspiciously like the Wild pry bars. So Wild used to make the pry bars for Craftsman back in the day, back before they became Craftsman. They are still around, and they actually are making a set of pry bars for Menards that are like 25 bucks. That's a super deal. So yeah, Carlyle wants 80 bucks for the 3-piece set. That's a little too much. That's not a real deal. Gear wrench. Here are the actual bolt biter, bolt extractor sockets. Not seeing any special deals here. Kind of boycotting gear wrench since they changed their color scheme. Not really, but I don't know why they changed the color scheme like that. Irwin vice grips, $189, $22.40. Yeah, these are not, there's no deals here. These should be under 20 bucks a pair. That's crazy. Wilton bash hammers. These are pretty good hammers, but I don't think these are any kind of special pricing here. I think this is about what these are going for at Amazon. And it looks like Carlyle's coming out with EDC knives now. So what is this? D2 tool steel, so that's not a bad steel. Fiberglass reinforced nylon handle, so it's just a generic nylon handle, nothing special there. Carlyle air hammers. I haven't tried any of the Carlyle air tools. They look nice. And here's their Milwaukee section. Again, not seeing any special deals there. Looks like they've got something where you can get a free battery. DeWalt. Service tools. Antifreeze testers. Oil filter wrenches look nice. I do need to get one. I gotta figure out what size I need. 15 bucks, not too bad. This brake bleeder kit might be a good deal for 55 bucks. Ignition files. How many of you actually know what those are for? Alright, lighting. These neck lights are kind of interesting. I never really liked those, the headlamp type that straps onto your head, like this one. That's just not comfortable for me. Maybe this would be better. I don't know. $18.99, maybe it's worth a try. It's like they've got a whole bunch of different work lights. Magnetic underhood bar mount. Interesting. Milwaukee lights. Oh, Milwaukee has an underhood light. Shop equipment. So we've got some creepers here, still a little expensive. Pub table. Bar stool. Topside engine creeper looks nice. $209 for a rolling stool. Yeah, so what you do, just go to a garage sale or dig an old office chair out of a dumpster outside an office building and use that. You can take the back off of it, you can bolt on a bar stool seat to it, and then you have a real chair base. Not $209. And here's that interior creeper that I mentioned in the based tools video. So $119 is a pretty decent price for that. They're usually about $130. Here's some more Wilton stuff. So they've got a vise with a hammer kit. Clamps are a little expensive. I've got a couple of the smaller iViz ones. They're kind of nice. And we've got some AC service tools. $28 for these. These are like 10 bucks on Amazon. You can probably get them from Harbor Freight. Tool storage. They got some parts bins, backpacks, pliers rack for 20 bucks. Not a super deal. This magnetic mat I have, it's kind of a gimmick tool. The idea is you're supposed to be able to stick it onto the fender of a car, and then you can take your tools, your sockets, and screwdrivers and just stick them to the magnets on the mat. And yeah, that works great until the first time you walk past the vehicle and you brush up against the fender, and then you just knock everything off of there. Alright, quick release grease coupler. Now, I don't think this is the original one. The original one's made by a company called Lock and Lube. And I believe it goes for this same price as a regular price. So I would buy the original one, don't buy the knockoff. These mini grease guns are handy. These were on clearance at Menards for $6 or $7 not too long ago. But it's always handy to have one of these little mini grease guns. So these air-powered band sanders are kind of interesting. Rivet tool, rivet gun. Just get the Astro pneumatic rivet gun. It's probably one of the nicest rivet guns out there, and I'm pretty sure it's cheaper than this. Mechanics gloves, $29? That's for one pair? I thought these were too expensive when they were like $12.99. What's going on here? So here on Amazon, here's the original. This is only $17. Original covert 27. These are not deals. These are overpriced. What is Napa doing? Is this like a 2-pack or something? Let's go to Napa's website. Monthly special. So it doesn't say anything here about this being a 2-pack or anything. That is not a real deal. Why would anyone pay that much for one pair of gloves? What are you doing, Napa? Alright, inventory blowout. What do we got here? A couple pressure washers. Wireframe creeper 145. Pricing too low to show. Pricing. Well, you guys can go on the website if you want to look up the prices for these. I'm guessing they're not going to be anything special. And that's it. So yeah, not really any deals here. The only deals are that bent handle ratchet for $45. The wire strippers for $25. Those go on sale for $25 kind of frequently, so that's not a super deal. Maybe that underdash creeper for $119. That's about it. Yeah, there's a reason I stopped looking at these flyers. There's not too many actual deals in them. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Hopefully you weren't too disappointed in the lack of actual deals. See you later. Bye.